Guys, what's up, crazy Puerto Rican here today to review Nanatsu no Taizai, aka the 7 Deadly Sins, episode 6. Now, this episode was started off basically with Diane and Meliodas fighting because the Holy Knight put a spell on them, and each one thinks that Meliodas thinks Diane is a Holy Knight, and Diane thinks that Meliodas is a Holy Knight. And somehow Elizabeth was able to undo the spell, but when a bell rang, the spell came back. So the little kid that Elizabeth said she would protect with her life, well, was gonna get attacked by one of the Holy Knights. Turns out the kid was a Holy Knight and tricked Elizabeth and injured her badly, but Elizabeth did manage to get the bell. And as soon as the Holy Knight was about to attack Elizabeth, well, Meliodas comes in and saves her. And it was actually really cool to see Elizabeth saying that. And they were going to take her to a medic, but she says no, she wants to keep going. So, yeah. It was pretty cool. And now we get to see how Elizabeth is not just that a princess, that a kawaii princess that's going on the trip with them. Now she's being heroic, and yeah. Well, after that, they managed to get into the castle and find Ban, and that reunion met Ban and Meliodas had a reunion when they start fighting for fun. And when they're fighting really hard. They're destroying the entire castle, and the Holy Knights couldn't believe it. So yeah, after that they went back into the doctor's place, who was supposed to be dead, but he has like this scar, kind of like the one Meliodas and Ban have, and it makes me wonder, is that doctor one of the 7 deadly sins or something like that? Because the doctor, as you know, got attacked by Golgius last episode, and basically he should have died, but he didn't. So yeah, and basically he asked him in for dinner, and Hawk said as long as no poison. And it was a funny scene. And Ban, at one point when Hawk talked, he couldn't believe that he talked. He thought it was King, one of the 7 deadly sins, that was trapped in a pig's body, but according to rumor, King's dead, which is not true. Nanatsu no Taizai, remember, it has a post-credit scene. If you have not seen the post-credit scene, see it, because it's very important. If you want to get spoiled, then go ahead. But remember, every episode has a post-credit scene. So yeah, so in this one, we get to see Gil Thunder and some guy kind of like just flying around, just staying in the air, and it turns out that is King, the one that was rumored to be dead. And Gil Thunder says, "You better not betray me now that Ban and Meliodas have reunited." So yeah, now I really want to see how King is. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about it. And I honestly believe that if the doctor is not one of the 7 deadly sins, he has to be connected to them to some point, because he was injured. He should have died. I mean, come on. But we'll get an explanation in the later episodes. Readers of the manga, again, do not spoil anything and don't tell me anything, because remember, I'm watching the anime, not reading the manga. So yeah. So if you've seen this episode, tell me what you think about it. Do you think it was good or great? I thought it was great. So yeah, comment down below and remember to subscribe, and later, guys.